Is absolute objectivity possible? Because you have to make the decision to apply logic to begin with, to follow logic, which is, it's a conscious decision. Absolute objectivity, one could make the argument, would be to be comatose, perhaps. So you do have to make that first principle decision of following logic rather than subjectivity. We were talking about duality a moment ago. Objectivity would be another one. Objectivity and subjectivity. Reason versus emotion. How it makes you feel, right? Rather than objective, evidence-driven thought. This analogy has been coming up a lot lately. When a judge is presented a case, let's say Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, all the evidence is then brought in, agreed upon, and then entered into the record. And that is what the decision must be based on. Theoretically, this is how it should happen. There's some debate about how often this actually happens. But the evidence, it's so that there's no external factors. That the fact that they even have to agree on what the evidence is going to be. And then based solely on that. The reason that's so important is because the decision is based solely upon that. Then a decision must be reached. It either is or it isn't. You're either guilty or not guilty, or defamation or not defamation, with no emotion, no bias. Well, I would say that you can come to a conclusion about a topic, such as J.K. Rowling. I'm going to start pronouncing her name correctly. Sorry. Based on, you can come to a conclusion about her. And in that video, it was the evidence presented. I haven't gone through all of her tweets. I don't care that much. So based on, in that interaction, it was what the student provided. And I didn't actually come to a conclusion. The student came to a conclusion. Imagine that's a little microcosm courtroom. And that's the evidence, and then a conclusion is made using objective reasoning. It's fascinating, the argument that brings in subjectivity. And I've been noticing it. And a great example of this, ladies and gentlemen, I have been getting so many comments about this Contrapoint video. I finally decided to go check it out. And it was a bastion of subjectivity, glorious subjectivity. So I'm here to announce tonight, we're going to be applying these techniques to that video, to the Contrapoint video. It's going to be fun. We'll see where it goes. It should not be a matter of opinion. We're going to go point by point, apply these techniques, and simply see what happens. So, next episode, Contrapoint, here we come.